Hello, I am ACW Apex General Manager Fergus Jones, and I would like to make an announcement. Chase Ryder has vacated his ACW Apex Hardcore Championship. Therefore, the championship is currently vacated. This means that on Fusion 28, there will be a match to determine the brand new ACW Apex Hardcore Champion.
Hello guys, and welcome to ACW Apex Slime, episode 11. I am your commentator tonight, and what a hell of a show we have for you. Because first up, we have Hollywood Blue, the great Hollywood Blue, taking on Baghead. And this is going to be an absolute spectacle. Both are very interesting characters. But here comes Hollywood Blue, who believes he is the top star of the ACW Apex, and honestly, I can see it. Honestly, I really love it when Hollywood Blue performs, when Hollywood Blue appears on my TV screen. So yeah, I mean, Hollywood Blue is a fan favourite, but can he defeat the scary Baghead here tonight? Baghead is a very intense wrestler. You know, I'm not sure if this is going to be easy for Hollywood Blue. I really don't know who is going to win this match. But we all saw Baghead win at the latest Fusion episode, Fusion 27. So yeah, let's hope that Hollywood Blue is prepared for Baghead. Because I have got goosebumps right now. And here he is, one of our most scariest wrestlers in the ACW Apex. And who is he with? Is he with Slip Brooks? Oh my god! What is Slip Brooks doing out here? Supporting Baghead. How much did Slip Brooks pay Baghead to be his friend? How much did he pay him? I can't believe this. Well, let's hope Slip Brooks hasn't signed his date with the devil. Because this is truly a dark character. And he can strike anytime he wants. And here we go, our first matchup of the night. Hollywood Blue versus Baghead. I am scared right now. And Baghead with the punch to the face of Hollywood Blue, dropping Hollywood Blue. And an elbow to Hollywood Blue. My goodness. And a scoop slam. Oh my. And sending Hollywood Blue towards the ropes. And now what is Baghead doing? Trying to go for the referee, I'm guessing. There's Lip Brooks now. Oh! And the uppercut from Baghead to Hollywood Blue. And now he's getting a kendo stick. You can't use that, Baghead. You can't use that, Baghead. And, oh, look at this from Hollywood Blue. Oh, the pile driver. The blue driver. Could this be it? No. Baghead kicks out at 2. And Hollywood Blue now taunting towards Baghead. I won't like to piss that man off. And an eye poke. And another one. And a third one. And a... Oh, I thought he was going to go for a fourth one, but didn't quite get that. And Baghead with the strength. Slamming Hollywood Blue down to the canvas. And an Irish whip. And no! And a slam from Baghead. I think Slick Brooks has invested a lot of money in this guy, in Baghead. And now just punching away at Hollywood Blue. And the elbow! But he's not finished yet, as he gets another elbow! Come on, Baghead, you made your point. And he just keeps punching away at Hollywood Blue's body and head. And a choke slam! But Baghead is still not done with Hollywood Blue. He wants to inflict more pain and more damage to him. What does Hollywood Blue ever do to you? And, oh! Baghead just threw Hollywood Blue up in the air and just knocked him out cold. And I was going up a top rope. Oh! And a swanton bomb. Could this be it? 2! No! Hollywood Blue loses to Baghead. Baghead has defeated Hollywood Blue. I can't believe that. And the fans are booing. They hate Baghead now. But I can't lie, Hollywood Blue is getting a bit cocky. And a big boot to the referee. And who the hell's that guy? Oh. And an Alabama Slammer. Wait, hang on, I know who that is. That's Jay Morgan. Jay Morgan. Oh, and another Alabama Slammer. To Hollywood Blue on the concrete floor. And there's Reese Bruiser. Both men are staring at each other. What is going on? Siege, I heard about your little promo. About you calling me out. But let me tell you something, Siege. It's not my fault that you keep on losing. So you know what? Since you keep mentioning my name, I'm calling you out to a match tonight on Slime. So I can show you what happens when you mess with MJ, bitch. Well, that was some promo by MJ Styles. But now we have Ahmed the Egyptian taking on Jay Morgan, a debuting Jay Morgan. And we saw Jay Morgan earlier tonight attack Hollywood Blue. And that was very random. But now here is Ahmed. And he is looking like a true king. He would definitely like a win tonight on Slime. But he is the current ACW Apex Tag Team Champion with Jerry Smith. But I'm not quite sure where his title is. Maybe he forgot it. Maybe he left it at Tesco. Who knows? But there he is walking to the ring. Ahmed really needs this win. He just wants to get a win because he's not had one in ages. Except for maybe in a tag team with Jerry Smith. But he's not had a singles win in a long time. So let's see if Ahmed the Egyptian can do it here tonight. And here we go. He's here making his singles debut match. Making his debut match on Slime. It's Jay Morgan. And Jay Morgan is ready for a showdown with Ahmed. And look at him, he's got all the swagger. I think this guy is a king in his own right. But can he defeat Ahmed the Egyptian here tonight? I mean, we've seen the moves that he can do as he performed them on Hollywood Blue. But let me tell you something, don't take your eyes off this match. Because I think this is going to get really nasty. It is Ahmed the Egyptian versus Jay Morgan. And Ahmed trying to attack Jay Morgan, but missed. And look at these two with the lockups. Nice takedown by Jay Morgan. Look at Jay Morgan with a knee to the head of Ahmed. And now stomping on the chest. And look how cocky Jay Morgan is. I feel sorry for Ahmed right now. Oh! And a crushing slam to the canvas. Goes Ahmed. Morgan now. Oh! With a crushing knee to the back of Ahmed's head. And now going for the pin. But only gets a 1 count. Obviously Jay Morgan will have to do a lot more to poor Ahmed. And a scissors kick to the face. As you can tell, Ahmed was in agony. And oh, the spine buster. This guy is a former NFL quarterback. Also played in the AFL in Australia. And gets a few knees by Ahmed, who fights back. But Jay Morgan takes out the legs. And look at the strength of Morgan. Oh! Just face planting poor Ahmed. I feel sorry for Ahmed's face. He might have to get facial surgery later. And Jay Morgan, oh! And he's up flying uppercut off the top rope. And Ahmed with the headbutt. We'll get some elbows by Morgan. And Ahmed with reversal, pushing Morgan there. And a big boot by Ahmed. This is what we like to see. Vintage Ahmed on the knee. This man trained in pyramids. He knows a fight when he sees one. And now some elbows by the Egyptian. And now Ahmed with a suplex. To Morgan here. And Ahmed is fired up. And the fans are loving this. And Morgan goes flying to the outside. And Ahmed is, you know, ecstatic. But Morgan gets back into the ring as Ahmed now. It's a DDT. And now J Morgan feeling the pressure of Ahmed. Never write off Ahmed because this man can fight. And he gives wrestlers a big test. And a boot out of nowhere from J Morgan to Ahmed. And I think Ahmed's out cold. 2. And no! Ahmed kicks out at 2. And now the former quarterback with the punches on the stomp to Ahmed's abdomen. And another spine buster to poor Ahmed. And now look out, lifting Ahmed up in the air. Oh no, Ahmed with a reversal elbow. And a punch to the body and an elbow from J Morgan. But Ahmed, with a nice amateur wrestling slam. And now just stomping on the head of J Morgan. Obviously wants Morgan to bleed. And now Ahmed. Oh, Ahmed! Right in the footballs of J Morgan. And could this be it for Ahmed? Will he get it? Will he get it? No! No. J Morgan somehow kicks out. And you can tell that the fans are behind one half of the tag team champions, Ahmed the Egyptian. And then first goes J Morgan into the turnbuckle. And now Ahmed really feeling the enthusiasm from the fans. He is loving the fan support. And the knee to J Morgan. Could this be it too? No! Oh! Ahmed is doing really well though. And now he's waiting for J Morgan to get up on his feet. And now Ahmed. And what's this now? Oh, reversal by J Morgan. And now stomping on the chest repeatedly. What is Morgan going for here? He's going to go flying and misses the uppercut once again off the ropes. And now Ahmed capitalises with an Irish whip into the corner. And reversal by J Morgan. It was a scissors kick boot to the face. And J Morgan now. Oh, with the knee to Ahmed. Dropping the Egyptian. Now Morgan with the punches, taking out the legs of Ahmed. Ahmed crawling towards the ropes. And the punch to the back, to the lower back of Ahmed. And I believe that J Morgan has Ahmed where he wants him. And a nice shoulder tackle. That's like American football coming into use. And the Alabama slam powerbomb that we've seen J Morgan do to Hollywood Blue, and somehow Ahmed kicks out at 2. Ahmed's got a lot of heart, I'm telling you. And a net breaker by Morgan. And now the Irish whip. And chest first goes J Morgan into the turnbuckle, but still hits a net breaker to Ahmed. And now Ahmed looking quite dazed. And J Morgan is looking fired up as he takes down the Egyptian once again. And now throwing Ahmed into the corner. And the big boot once again. And Morgan now. Oh, with the Alabama Slammer once again. And oh my God, Ahmed still kicking out at 2. This has definitely pissed off Jay Morgan with them elbows to the back of Ahmed's head. Now Morgan with the big elbow and the knee to Ahmed's face. And then brutal punches from the former quarterback. Taking it to the king. And Jay Morgan currently on a roll here. I think he's looking for the finish. And a kick there. I don't know how Ahmed's still standing up though. How he's managed to get up. But Ahmed somehow fights back. And this is what we need to see from Ahmed. And oh, the big boot by Jay Morgan to Ahmed. And now a third Alabama Slammer. And could this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Jay Morgan wins his debut match against Ahmed the Egyptian on Slime. And I'm not sure why there was a Triple Mania logo on there. But my goodness, Jay Morgan showing us why he is the future of this company.
Oh, you simpletons, you simpletons. This is ACW Apex. This is the filth that I came all the way from Austria for. I look into the eyes and see men who cry and whine about they are scared, cry and whine about no opportunities. Meanwhile, they have championships around their waist. Talion Richtch is the guy who will make sure that this whole division of Apex knows who I am. I am the guy who will dominate the wrestling world, whether it's on Apex, whether it's on Foundational, whether it is on DCW, I do not care. People talk about all these guys and how they are the main attractions, how they deserve this, how they deserve that. You want to know what you deserve? You deserve nothing. You deserve the truth. And the talons of Austria will rain upon anybody who thinks otherwise. I got this guy by the name of Sexton, who swears up and down he has been here for years, and what has he shown forth? Nothing. This is why when I step into the ring, I will be hailed as one of the most dominant guys on this roster. Talion Richtch, the name of the talons of Austria will reign upon the division, as I will look at the mediocrity of this business and show you who belongs here and who doesn't. So beware, because at the end of the night on Slime, you will know the name Talion Richtch.
And Talion Richtch will be making his debut here tonight on Slime 11 against Shane Sexton. And that match is happening right now as Shane Sexton makes his way towards the ring. Here's the electronic, the super fast lightning bolt, Shane Sexton. And this guy's a tough competitor. He's had many wins in the dark matches. But let's see if we can get a win in this TV match that Shane Sexton will be competing in. But he's going against a tough European who is known as one of the most scariest wrestlers in Europe. And that is Talion Richtch, the Austrian. But hopefully Shane Sexton will have enough fight to take out this beast, this monster that is making his entrance right now. If you think you've seen the best wrestle in the ACW Apex, you have seen nothing yet. Look at the size of this man. Talion Richtch is here in the ACW Apex. And if I was Shane Sexton, I would be very, very scared. Who can stop this man? He has been unstoppable in the Indies. But now he is here in the ACW Apex. Could we see this man be undefeated in the ACW Apex? You never know. But there are some very tough competitors, that's for sure. Shane Sexton not really scared of Talion Richtch. Here we go, Sexton versus Richtch. And Talion wants Shane Sexton to hit him, but gets a headbutt by the Austrian and a spinning kick from Sexton, but gets a big boot to the face and a kick to the lower back and now a chop. This guy is massive, and look at him dominating Shane Sexton, who is already defenseless and dazed. And look at the strength of Richtch, just slamming down the little guy on the canvas. And this is what I was talking about. This European style of wrestling that you don't see very much. And this is what Talion Richtch can do to an opponent. And he doesn't like British people, and he doesn't like Americans. I asked him earlier on tonight, does he like Canadians? And he spat in my face. And a headbutt by Richtch. And just dragging Sexton's face to the canvas. And the headbutt once again. Just evil the way this guy wrestles. It's just really interesting to watch. And Richtch going off the top rope but missed. What's Sexton going for? Didn't really get much of that. There's a punch to the back by the Austrian. And another chop. Once again from this brute. And Sexton goes flying to the outside. Over the ropes. And now Richtch, with a dive. Onto the body of Sexton. Oh no, not again. No. I think Richtch wants Sexton to get up, but he brings Shane back up to his feet. And, oh, not the post. Now the solid steel post is being used by the Austrian, and a big elbow to the chest. And I think that might have broke Sexton's sternum, but gets up and takes out the legs of the Austrian. And you can tell that's going to enrage Richtch. So he was trying to remove the top of the announce table. And look at this one, Sexton gets it. A nice takedown off the second ropes by Sexton. Didn't really get much of that pin. And now look at Sexton trying to fight back against the much larger opponent. And look at this, chop after chop after chop. And a super kick by Sexton, dropping the big man. And now he's got a kendo stick. Sexton. Sexton! No one told me this was Extreme Rules. Maybe the ref is scared to DQ Shane Sexton, because that would mean the match would have to stop. And Talion always likes a fight. But I'm not surprised that it's no disqualifications, because you will need to use them weapons to defeat this monster of a man who just power slammed Shane Sexton. Now look at this. Oh. And a powerbomb to the outside. My oh my. And a dive off the side of the ring there. And now throwing Sexton into the steel steps as this match continues. Oh no, 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 no. Oh! And a powerbomb onto the barricade. And another one on to the barricade. I don't think Richtch wants to just win this match, but he wants to end the career of Shane Sexton. And now Sexton trying to get some fight back. Oh, look at this. Oh! And Sexton gets into the ring after taking down Richtch. And now he's got the kendo stick, and oh! Kendo stick to the knee by Shane Sexton. And the golden opportunist now sending the Austrian towards the post. And look at that cockiness from Shane Sexton towards the Austrian. And look at this mind games in and out the ring. Oh, but the power of Richtch is just unbelievable. The speed of this man. Oh, but misses that elbow. Shane Sexton managed to get out of the way. Oh, no! And now a roll up by Sexton, but a rope break. Okay, this is very bizarre. Rope breaks are allowed, but You can use weapons. What is going on? Oh, no! And Sexton just folds in half. And look at the strength. Oh! And the spine buster. From Talion Richtch. And Talion now with another spine buster to Shane Sexton. And now what's this? What is this? Oh, powerbomb from Talion Richtch. And that is it. Talion Richtch wins the match.
Here is your winner.
Crazy. Talion Richtch wins his debut match against Shane Sexton. And now it's time for our fourth match of the night. And it is the Gold making his somewhat return against none other than Elijah Bates, who has turned into a massive heel these past couple of weeks, trying to get wins and wins and wins, basically just a win after a win, in order to get noticed, because he wants to become a future champion. Well, hopefully he gets that opportunity tonight if he can defeat the Gold, who is also a big guy. You know, the Gold used to be small, but he's been in the gym lately. And whoa! Be careful, Elijah, you nearly got burnt by the pyro. I don't think Elijah really cares though. He just wants to fight. And now we await his opponent, the Gold, and look at the Gold with the new and improved look. He's growing his hair. He's gotten bigger. And he looks older too, if I must say. Wow, I think he might give Elijah Bates a run for his money. This guy should be a bodybuilder. Look at him. Got to respect the dedication that he has put in the gym. But Elijah Bates doesn't care. He just wants to get this match over and done with and get another win. And a clothesline by Elijah Bates. Already taunting. But now the Gold fights back. And both men collide with each other. And whoa! And a DDT by the Gold. And now Bates with a takedown once again. Oh, but missed that moonsault. And obviously the Gold capitalises with a punch to the back of the pin. Not even a 1 count. And now the Gold, oh! Just missed Elijah Bates, and Bates went flying off the second rope there. Obviously Elijah Bates is a much more taller opponent. But the Gold fighting back, and look at this. A roll-up pin. Oh, no. And a pin by Elijah Bates now. 1. No. And the gold. Oh, gets a knee by Bates. And now both men trading blows. Trading punches and chops. Who's going to get the last hit in this exchange? And it's for gold. Oh no. And Bates throws the gold to the outside. And whoa! Oh, Elijah Bates tried to flip over the ropes but didn't get the gold, unfortunately. And oh, nice slam to the concrete floor by the gold. Let's hope Elijah Bates has a high pain tolerance. And an elbow to the chest. And Bates, no, come on. You could get disqualified. And he puts the steel steps down. Referee counts to 6. And Bates throws the gold into the barricade. And look at this taunting from Elijah Bates. And Bates breaks the count out at 9. And just clotheslines the golden one. And now throwing the gold back into the ring. And oh, the spinning kick that we always see Elijah Bates do. And now, oh, spoke too soon as the gold hits another DDT to Elijah Bates, and referee goes for the cover. 1, or only a 1. And a punch, and a kick to the body, and a super kick to the face by Bates. And now Bates with the punches to the face of the gold. And the gold now in pain. Misses that punch though, does Bates, and Bates gets sent into the corner. And an elbow from the former tag team champion. And now setting up the gold for a move off the top rope. And a superplex by Elijah Bates. And the big knee to the face. And a stunner by Elijah Bates. Can this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Elijah Bates defeats the gold on Slime. What a win for Elijah Bates. Another W in this man's career. Surely he'll be getting a title opportunity now. Surely. Well, we'll have to find out on the next ACW Apex show. And now it's time for Draven Wilson to defend his ACW Apex Intercontinental Championship against none other than the veteran, the core veteran, Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri. And this is going to be an absolute showdown between these two greats. Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri coming up first. He has been in the core industry for over 20 years. He knows what it's like to be the best, because he has beat the best, but he has also lost against some of the best. But Jimmy Apophis always comes back and always wins when you least expect it. Because he is a true warrior. And that's what we like to see. Can the Snake Charmer do it here tonight on Slime 11? Can he be the one to dethrone and destroy Draven Wilson? I can't wait. And here comes the Intercontinental Champion of the ACW Apex, Draven Wilson, and look at him. He is a silent assassin. An absolute tough wrestler to defeat. But Draven Wilson going against Jimmy Apophis, Nicmeri tonight. This will be champion versus veteran. And Draven Wilson knows that this is going to be an all-out war, an all-out battle. This will be a demolition. Can Draven Wilson retain here tonight, or will there be a new Intercontinental Champion of the ACW Apex? Well, that is why you don't want to go anywhere. Because this is not going to be a 5-minute fix. This ain't going to be a squash match. This ain't going to be a short. This is going to be a true battle. And never write anyone like Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri off. This is a man who has defeated Jet Silver before. But Draven Wilson, he's defeated people like MJ Styles. And look at this, the stare down. Both men are in awe of each other. And I know Draven Wilson grew up watching Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri. Look at these men kicking the hell out of each other. And now Apophis goes for the pin. One, just a one count. And now Apophis flies off the ropes there. But that hits an Irish whip and a elbow. And look at this monkey flip from Nicmeri, now going for the pin again. Doesn't even get a one count though. And now a collar and elbow tie by both men. And Draven Wilson pushing away Apophis. And now Nicmeri pushing Draven against the ropes. And now attacking the arm of Wilson. And both men are just flying in the air. And Apophis takes out the legs, but gets attacked by Wilson, who kicks him in the face. And now Wilson going for the knee of Nicmeri. And it's a moonsault off the second rope And now goes for a cover of his own, but only gets a 1 count. Irish up into the corner. Goes Nicmeri. And Wilson now with a big boot to the veteran. As Wilson goes for a back drop, a back body drop. And look at these karate moves from the Snake Charmer to Wilson. Oh, and a nice kick. But then gets taken down from Wilson, who hits a crossbody. Both of these men are very alike. I'm sure they'll be good friends after this. But out goes Nicmeri. And Draven goes flying to the outside. Onto Apophis. And now both men are outside. And a drop kick by Wilson. Now grabbing a weapon. No. He decided not to use a weapon. I mean, you could get disqualified. And a dive from Wilson. Oh, and a spinning heel kick to the jaw of Nicmeri. But Nicmeri gets up like it's nothing and throws Wilson towards the steel steps. And now a stomp to the arm. And oh, look at that! A nice somersault by Apophis. And the fans are absolutely loving this. Drop kick by Draven now, who then gets back into the ring. And look at this showboating mind games from Draven Wilson. The young gun versus the veteran. And the drop kick to the back by Apophis. Never take your eye off Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri, even if you're Draven Wilson. And now Apophis with a somersault towards Wilson, now going for the cover, but only gets a 1 count. There's a lot of high flying action in this match. This is what I mean when I say both of these men are alike. Their styles are very similar. What's Apophis going for here? Oh! And an amazing moonsault off the ropes there. Very effective, but only gets a 2 count. And Draven Wilson responds with a knee to the face. And a German suplex by Wilson. And the knees to the chest. Now going up on the top rope. What could we see here? Oh! That was awesome by Draven Wilson. And a pop-up powerbomb. I'm going for the spinning kick to the face. But Wilson is not done here. But Apophis responds with a knee. But gets a kick to the body. And oh! And a pile driver from Draven Wilson. And both these men are going back and forth. And oh! Another pile driver. And a moonsault from Draven Wilson, who I'm sure sees a finish. And another pop-up powerbomb by Wilson, by the Intercontinental Champion, waiting for the Snake Charmer to get back up on his feet. Oh! Surely that has to be it. And hopefully going for a final pile driver to the veteran. 1, 2, and what? How on earth did Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri kick out of that? He should be out of the count with the amount of finishing moves he has received from Draven Wilson. And obviously I think that has shocked Draven Wilson as well. He believes because Apophis is older, might have slowed him down a bit, but oh my god! A pile driver from Apophis Nicmeri now! But Wilson kicks out at 1. And a kick by Apophis. Now going for the cover again. 1. And a 1 count again. And then both men exit the ring. Wilson gets back up on his feet and then gets back into the ring, and so does Apophis. And the spinning kick to the face. And the elbow by Nicmeri. Oh! And a pile driver from Nicmeri. Could this be it? 1? No! Draven Wilson is so powerful that even the most powerful of moves by Apophis makes him kick out at 1. You can tell that Draven Wilson is a future legend in the business, and the moves are off the top rope. Oh! And a pile driver once again from Draven Wilson. Could this be it? And that is it. Draven Wilson retains his Intercontinental Championship from the CAW veteran known as Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri. What a match. That truly shocked me. The heart that Jimmy Apophis had to stay in this match. But the youthfulness of Draven Wilson got the better of him. Well done to Wilson. And what the hell? That's Alexander. That's the John Morrison wannabe Alexander. This is the man that Draven Wilson will be facing at APEXMANIA in a hair versus championship match. And look at Alexander. Obviously, he doesn't want Draven Wilson to cut off his hair. So he wants to hopefully injure Draven Wilson before APEXMANIA 5. And look at this from Alexander. Come on, Alexander, you made your point. Come on. Oh, no. And going for the crossface. And that is it. Draven Wilson is out. Oh. Why would you do this? And now it's time for Joshua Blade to make his ACW Apex debut here tonight. And so many people have been making their debuts recently. And Joshua Blade is one of them. And why does he look like a dark, mysterious version of MJ Stylez? I don't know. Look at him, he's got the same haircut and everything. What is going on? But regardless, I like the look. He's definitely stern and stubborn and arrogant. We will see what this guy can do in the ring. mean, look at what it says on his back. Wreck everyone and leave. Well, would Joshua Blade do that in his debut match? Or will he have to eat those words against another newcomer of the ACW Apex? Somewhat of a luchador, I've been told, that Joshua Blade's opponent will be. And here he comes. What? No, hang on a minute. This was meant to be the rebirth of Americo. And for some reason we got Johnny Apex. I need to have a word with the script director. Johnny Apex. Where the hell is Americo? Well, it appears the brand new look of Americo has decided to exit the arena. So Johnny Apex has decided to fill in to face off against Joshua Blade. And Blade with the drop kick to Johnny Apex. Johnny Apex is a former ACW Apex Tag Team Champion. And he's a very small guy compared to Joshua Blade. But he manages to go for the cover. But Blade with the kick out. At not even a 1 count. And a collar and elbow tie up by both men. And Joshua Blade now with the takedown. And the big knee to the temple of Johnny Apex and a leg drop. But missed that time. And Johnny Apex with a Russian leg sweep. Now taking the wrist, but gets a kick to the face from Blade. And the elbow. And the clothesline to the back of the head. And Blade with the drop kick to the smaller opponent, the high flyer, known as Johnny Apex, and an end of days. And he goes for a crossroads. Good night, Johnny Apex. 1, 2, and 3. Joshua Blade wins his debut match on Slime. What an impressive debut for this young superstar, who defeated Johnny Apex here tonight. And you know what? I can't wait to see more of this man, because he is quite cool. And he's a very intense wrestler. So congratulations to Joshua Blade. Oh, and Blade now. I don't think he's done. And Blade, oh, with the drop kick to the referee. What has he done to you? Come on. And now getting Johnny Apex up on his feet. And oh. Just sending a message to the other ACW Apex wrestlers as he dominates poor Johnny Apex. And the leg drops from this man. He is an absolute heel. But next up, we have a women's match, and it is the debut of Atlas X's girlfriend, Iris X, taking on Emma Bates. And there she is, Iris X, the lovely blonde making her debut here tonight, who is looking to do business against Emma Bates. She's very good friends with Ronia York. Let's hope that Iris X can get a great impressive debut win here tonight. As she prepares for the former women's champion of the ACW Apex. I can't wait to see what Iris X has got in her arsenal. And here we go. Now we await Emma Bates to make her entrance.
It's coming. You can't stop it. The machine. Eddie Flash.
And here she is. Do not underestimate her size, because when she hits that spear, it's enough to cut someone in half. And she is looking to get a win lately, after losing a few times against Ronia York, the ACW Apex Women's Champion. No shame in losing to one of the best. However, we need to see if Bates has still got it as she takes on Iris X. Emma Bates is not just known in the ACW Apex, she's also known in the RCW in Germany. And now she is back here in Britain, in London, England, to take on this new wrestler. And here we go, Iris X versus Emma Bates. And the big boot by Iris X to kick things off here on Slime. And now both women with a lock-up. And a headlock from Iris. Can Emma Bates get out of this? No, as Iris X throws Emma Bates like a ragdoll. Obviously, she is a much larger opponent. And atop the world slam from the blonde. And another one to the canvas. And an Irish whip into the corner. And that really hurt Emma Bates there. And now the punches being applied from Iris. And Emma Bates with a reversal. But gets a punch to the face. And now gets taken down by Iris, who then sends her into the corner. And then lariats to the neck cannot be nice for Emma Bates here, and a headbutt from Iris, who is really doing well in this match so far. And another slam. Took the world slam from Iris X. And another one again. Trying to really destroy the back of poor Emma Bates, who has already been through a lot recently. And she tried to hit a spinning heel kick but didn't even connect. And now Iris sending Emma towards the corner once again. And now throwing them punches, them strikes to the head. And now Emma Bates with an arm drag. And now she goes flying off the top rope and hits a leg drop as she goes for the cover, but doesn't even get a one. And I just can't believe that Emma Bates did that to her. But Bates fighting back with a DDT. And the spinning heel kick Could this be it if Iris X won? I know Iris kicks her at 1. Emma Bates has to do more to defeat this giant of a woman. And now trying to go for the knee. Very smart from Emma Bates. But she has that speed advantage and tried to hit the spear, but gets a knee from Iris X, who saw that coming. And Iris now. Oh! With the ultimate net breaker. And Iris X has put Emma Bates away in this match. What a match from this young woman. And a very important statement in her debut match. That was something amazing to witness. Iris X gets a great win here tonight in her debut. And now it's time for one of the matches you've all been waiting for. MJ Stylez will be taking on Siege for Siege's ACW Apex Foundation World Championship, as Siege has been calling out MJ Stylez over the way that, Siege has been treated. It feels like he's not had enough matches lately and he's not been showcased a lot. Well, MJ says, if you want to fight, well, why don't you fight the main man? And it's always great to see MJ Stylez on ACW Apex TV. Without him, there would be no ACW Apex. He is also the current DCW Hardcore Champion in Dublin, Ireland. But we are going to see if MJ can defeat Siege here tonight. Obviously, MJ has a lot more experience than Siege, but Siege is a larger opponent than MJ. Much larger. Siege, this guy, he looks like he has been to the gym ever since he was born. And it is America versus Britain, and there it is. The Foundation Championship that Siege loves and holds. Who won it on the first ever Foundation episode. And now he is here to defend it on the ACW Apex Slime brand. Siege though is looking very confident. Obviously wants to get this match over and done with. Well, let's hope that he can. MJ's not the most easiest of opponents. But I'm sure Siege does not care. Because he wants to make sure that he can defeat MJ. And question some of MJ's and Fergus Jones's booking. Well, MJ's just here to have a fight and confront Siege. And he'll get to do it here tonight, right now, on Slime. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere, because you don't want to miss this.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 275 pounds, the world.
We are witnessing a proper match. Siege is a multi-time world champion in many other core promotions, as well as the current Foundation champion. He said to me that his dream would be to win the ACW Apex World Champion. And the current holder is Codwolf Killings, obviously. And both men are trying to hype up the fans. And Siege missed that punch, and now look at this. A roll-up pin by Siege already. Referee counts to 1. And now MJ with the pin. And now Siege kicks out of that and pins MJ. And MJ now with the pin. My goodness. Both these men do not want to lose to one another. But Siege with the strength. But MJ gets out of it and goes after the leg. Very smart from MJ. But gets a strike from the bodybuilder Siege. And now Siege fighting back with many punches to the head and the body. And a collar and elbow title by both men now. Who's going to win this one? And it's MJ with the headlock. MJ has the headlock applied to Siege. And throws Siege. And Siege is not going to like that. He is going to get very angry. This is America versus Britain. And Siege sends MJ headfirst into the top turnbuckle. And and throws MJ with a belly to belly. Showing his strength towards the former ACW Apex World Champion. But MJ with a strike now. Obviously Siege got that 1 count. But MJ now with the punches. And he's managed to make Siege bleed. And that means he made Siege mega angry now. Someone I personally wouldn't like to face. And a German suplex by MJ. And I really do love MJ's new attire. Obviously he used to wear them jeans, but now he wears shorts, which looks like boxers shorts that boxers would wear. A very new look from MJ. But Siege with the reversal there. And MJ with a kick to the knee, very smart. And a kick to the kidney. And now MJ throws Siege to the outside as the action continues. And MJ sends Siege against the announce table. And head first goes Siege onto the top of the announce table. Referee counts to 2. And now MJ goes head first into the side of the ring against the apron. And Siege with the nice headlocks. And now Stylez trying to get some momentum back and throws Siege into the steel steps. And now MJ is fired up. And Stylez gets in at the count of 6 and gets out the ring to break the count out. And Stylez sends Siege into the barricade. I can't lie, MJ is acting like a pure heel. And a knee bounce, or should I say the knee dive from Stylez to Siege there. Showing his high risk moves off the top rope that he has always done since day 1. It does make you wonder, who is MJ going to face at APEXMANIA 5? And a belly to belly by Stylez to Siege. And the knee to the bodybuilder. This is the experience that MJ has over Siege, but Siege kicks out of it too. And MJ with a punch to the referee. But you can't turn your back on Siege as Siege unloads with some punches. And look at the athleticism from the much larger opponent and a Hurricanrana. Now going for the cover of his own. 1, 2, and a kick out by MJ. And Siege is furious. And MJ's up on the top rope. Both men missed their moves. And now Siege with the elbows to the back of the head. That was like ruthless aggression from Siege. And MJ with a knee to the body. Taking down the bodybuilder, and now the punches to the skull. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Siege is already bloody. Irish whip now. And a lariat from the blonde one. MJ missed that dive. And now Siege with a punch. And both men are trading blows. Punch after punch, and Siege is begging MJ to give him more. Both men are absolute warriors. And hopefully Siege will get more notice now after trying to fight the CEO. And Stylez with a crumpled punch to Siege. But Siege gets back up and hits MJ in the back. And now going for the cover. One. Oh, just a kick out at one. What has Siege got to do to put away MJ? I really don't know. It starts with a reversal punch. Going up on the top rope, but Siege sees it coming. But starts with a reversal punch. And an elbow off the top rope to the bodybuilder. And, oh, now some German suplexes. From MJ Stylez. And look out, Siege. Look out. F5. Could this be it? Could we get a new Foundation champion? 1, 2, and Siege. Did he kick out? Did Siege kick out from that? Or was MJ exhausted? I don't know, but he throws Siege to the outside. And now Stylez. With the backdrop, and now removing everything off the announce table. So you know what that means. We are going to see some announce table action. I am sure of it. But Siege with the elbows to the body. And now MJ with the attack. And now lifting up the bodybuilder. Stylez now. Oh, with an F5 onto the concrete floor. Unfortunately, it wasn't on the announce table. But the referee counts to 6. And now 7. But MJ breaks up the count by getting in and out the ring, and attacking Siege with the chop to the back of Siege's head. And now Stylez, what is he going for? Oh, he spent too much time waiting, wondering what he was going to do. And now Siege is capitalising on MJ taking too long. You can't afford to do that. But Stylez manages to get Siege back into the ring. And MJ gets in at the count of 4. And, oh, God's sake, not again. MJ throwing Siege to the outside. And Stylez now has Siege where he wants him, but Siege fights back with a punch. And now MJ has got Siege where he wants him. MJ with the F5 through the announce table. That is it. Siege is done for. But if Siege gets counted out, that means he is still the Foundation champion. So MJ may win the match, but he won't become the Foundation champion, and I think he knows that as he exits the ring. And now brings the bodybuilder back in. And I think MJ is looking to finish this match. He sees an ending. And the punch again from MJ, that big punch that we always see. And Siege fighting back now with a clothesline. And oh! And a big Samoan drop. And Siege out of nowhere. Oh my! With the camel clutch. Will MJ tap out? MJ taps out. Oh my God. Siege is the winner. Siege has defeated MJ. And Siege is still the Foundation World Champion. In an absolute shocker. When we all thought Siege was done, he still had that fight at the end to put MJ away with that submission. What a match! Siege should be very proud. And the referee gives Siege his Foundation title.
Congratulations, Siege, on successfully defending your Foundation World Championship. But now, you have got another match up. Yes, that's right. You are going to be in the 8-man elimination match against Kai the Wolf Killings for his ACW Apex World Championship.
What the hell? 8 men are going to be battling it out for the ACW Apex World Championship on the line. What the hell? So Kai the Wolf Killings is going to be in this match defending his title against 7 other men. I never expected this matchup to be announced on Slime 11. Always expect the unexpected in the ACW Apex. And first up is... what the hell? Blockade? What? What we just... what? I'm very confused right now. Does that mean Siege and Blockade are 2 different people? Okay, my brain is currently frazzled. What the hell? So Blockade is in this match. Obviously, we don't know who is going in this match, except for Siege and Kai the Wolf Killings, obviously. But Blockade's in this match? Oh, and here he is, the man who defeated MJ Styles earlier on tonight. The Foundation World Champion Siege. Obviously, he won't be putting his Foundation World Championship on the line. But that's very bizarre. You got Siege in the ring and Blockade behind him on the outside of it. What? So these are actually 2 different people. Here's a man I really love to see, Tuff Hannigan. A very charismatic wrestler indeed. And he is here making a Slime debut. Obviously this man performed at Miami Takeover, making his debut match at Miami Takeover. Then there was the house show match that he did. And now he's here on Slime. Man, I hope Tuff Hannigan does it here tonight. Could you imagine Tuff Hannigan going into APEXMANIA in the main event facing off against Jet Silver? I don't want to get too carried away. But here is Landon Akane from New Zealand, who got a great win on Fusion 27 against Vance Brooklyn. He is a former US champion and also a main eventer in ACW Apex CPVs. He has to be one of the OGs of the new era of ACW Apex since our return last year. And hopefully soon we'll see Dylan Chaos, now known as Dylan Dynamite. That's going to be very interesting. But we see Landon Akane making his way towards the ring, walking very menacingly. And now he's in another main event, but this time on Slime, episode 11. What a way to showcase all these brilliant wrestlers. And one of these men could be the new ACW Apex World Champion. And it's Maven Zayne now, coming out next. One of our most violent wrestlers currently in the ACW Apex, other than the hardcore one, Jerry Smith. And this guy is just drunk everywhere he goes. Are we going to see some kendo stick action here tonight on the main event of Slime? The fans are absolutely loving this. The amount of stars that are in this match is incredible. Very great performers. Well, Maven Zayne has got one hell of an entrance. He's got pyro on the posts going up in flames. But he's still as ruthless as ever, Maven Zayne. Let's see if the American can do it tonight. And who's coming out next? And it's... Oh! Oh no! Run for your lives, ladies and gentlemen! It's Danny Pumpkin! Well, this was very unexpected. What is Danny Pumpkin doing in the ACW Apex? And look at him, Danny Pumpkin has been to the gym. What on earth is Danny Pumpkin gonna do in this match? But we all know he's going to do everything he can to win and become the brand new ACW Apex World Champion. I really can't believe this. We all know that PJ of the PJ company is in terror right now. That man is very scared of Danny Pumpkin.
Yeah.
But who's coming out next? And it's the boxer! The man who is 2-0 in boxing. And you can watch that on this YouTube channel, MJ Styles X. And if you type in The Fallen Rise of Vance Brooklyn, then you will see the latest episode of The Fallen Rise of Vance Brooklyn. And this man called out Sammy at APEXMANIA. for either a boxing or an MMA match. We all know Sammy is an MMA fighter. But if Vance Brooklyn wins the World Championship, he might not be able to face Sammy at APEXMANIA. And here comes the main man. He has been undefeated in 10 years. He has never lost the ACW Apex World Championship. Yes, he vacated it, but he never lost it. And he is looking to do demolition here tonight. The Wolf Killings is here, and he's in there with some tough opponents. But the Wolf Killings, obviously, he isn't scared. He's always ready for a fight, always ready for a battle. No matter who he's up against, he always delivers. And that is why the Wolf Killings is one of the greatest ACW Apex wrestlers in history. He doesn't need other core shows to be big, because he is big in this company. And he's a future Hall of Famer. And the Wolf Killings, the megastar, will be defending his ACW Apex World Championship against 7 other men who want to take his head off. And here we go. And Maven Zayne trying to pin Siege. And Blockade with a powerbomb to Vance Brooklyn. And who's got the table? It's the Wolf Killings. Oh! And Landon Akane eliminates Maven Zayne. And Danny Pumpkin now with the powerbomb to Landon Akane. And Akane kicks out. But Maven Zayne is the first one eliminated in this elimination match. This 8-man. And Danny Pumpkin. Oh, he might have paralysed Landon Akane. And Landon Akane has been eliminated by Danny Pumpkin. Better luck next time, Akane. What a legend that man is. And our Wolf Killings removing bits of the announce table. And Siege trying to eliminate Vance Brooklyn and goes after Danny Pumpkin. And now Tuff Hannigan enters the ring. There's a lot of dream matches in this match, you know. A lot of superstars that have never faced off against each other. And the Wolf Killings puts Blockade through the table, through the announce table. And Wolf Killings is going over the barricade. This is very smart from Killings. He wants to make sure that no one gets him, that no one pins him in the ring. But he's getting attacked by Vance Brooklyn and Danny Pumpkin's there. I'm not sure if he was trying to safeguard the Wolf Killings. And Tuff Hannigan fighting back against Siege, the Foundation World Champion. And oh, the knee by Tuff Hannigan to Siege. And could this be it? 1, 2, 3. And Tuff Hannigan eliminates Siege. Well, you can't say you haven't been used. But respect to Siege, he's still the Foundation World Champion, of course. But it just wasn't enough to win this match. And Blockade trying to pin Tuff Hannigan. And now there's 5 men left. Carla Wolf Killings, Blockade, Tuff Hannigan, Danny Pumpkin, and Vance Brooklyn. And Carla Wolf Killings breaking the pin. Where Danny Pumpkin, you know, was trying to pin Tuff Hannigan 1, 2, 3, but it got broken up by Killings. And a super kick by Pumpkin to Tuff Hannigan. Could this be it? 1. No, not even a 1 count. Carla Wolf Killings broke up that pin again. Does Carla Wolf Killings like Tuff Hannigan or something? And a backwards Hurricanrana by Pumpkin to Killings. And what is Brooklyn doing? He's just taunting. And a German suplex by Tuff Hannigan, who is all about healthy eating and going to the gym. And if you look at them, the gym has definitely paid off. Tuff Hannigan is definitely a future world champion. Mark my words. And Killings taking out Vance Brooklyn. And look at this from Danny Pumpkin. Trying to hit Blockade, but Blockade got out the ring just in time. And Killings now with a boot to Danny Pumpkin, who's already one of our most bizarre superstars in the ACW Apex. And another big boot by Killings to Pumpkin. And I'm sure he'd like to take out this Danny Pumpkin. And Tuff Hannigan throws Vance Brooklyn headfirst into the post. And Pumpkin, oh, could this be it? Could Killings lose his championship? No. Oh my God, could you imagine that? Kai the Wolf Killings losing to a Pumpkin. Yeah, if I saw that, I'd think I was on some type of substance. And Blockade with the attack to Pumpkin. But Killings attacking both Hannigan and Brooklyn. And why the hell is there a door in this match? You can see Blockade trying to use that submission on Danny Pumpkin, but Pumpkin got out of it. And Pumpkin trying to use that steel chair, and he hits it against the head of Blockade. You know, Siege may not be in this match, but Blockade is. Even though they're not the same person. And now Brooklyn trying to go for Danny Pumpkin and Blockade. Killings is focused on Tuff Hannigan. And Hannigan with a clothesline to Killings. Killings gets up like it's nothing. And now Blockade with the powerbomb, the pop-up powerbomb to Brooklyn. And could this be it? 1, 2, 3. Blockade has eliminated Vance Brooklyn. Well, Brooklyn, I think it's time to go back to boxing for you. But now we have 4 men left. Kai the Wolf Killings, Blockade, Tuff Hannigan and Danny Pumpkin. And Blockade is trying to tap out Danny Pumpkin. Oh, but that crafty orange man gets out of it. Drop kick by Pumpkin. Now Hannigan with the knee. And now he's got a guitar. Oh no. Oh, but he gets a boot to the face by Killings. The world champion. And now Blockade comes out of nowhere. Taking down Killings. And now Pumpkin gets a big boot from Car the Wolf Killings. And there's a table there. I think Killings might use it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, he's got that steel chair. And he tried to throw it against Blockade. And Tuff Hannigan with a nice drop kick to Pumpkin on the outside. Off the top rope. And a powerbomb by Hannigan to Killings. I'm not being funny. All these three men need to team up together to take out Killings, the world champion. And that way, you could get a new world champion. And Killings with the pin to Blockade. Oh, Killings saw an opportunity. And pinned Blockade 1, 2, 3. Very smart from the champion. But now we are down to three men. Killings, Pumpkin and Hannigan. And oh! Pumpkin Destroyer! Onto the concrete floor to Killings. My goodness, I don't think Car the Wolf Killings is going to be celebrating Halloween now. And Pumpkin throwing Hannigan into the steel steps, knee first. And Killings with the door. And Pumpkin now gets annihilated with the big boot for the 1 billionth time. And a spear by Killings to Pumpkin. And could this be it? 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, Danny Pumpkin. You annoying orange bastard. With all due respect. And Killings throws a steel chair to Hannigan. As it's down to these two men, the world champion. And the man who's all about healthy eating. And what is the Wolf thinking of doing here? Oh! And an angle slam off the second rope. And Hannigan with a reversal. Yes, come on Hannigan, come on. Oh, but he got elbowed by Killings. And look at this, submission time. Will Hannigan tap out? Come on, Hannigan, you can do this. You can get out of it. I don't think anyone really has got out of Killings' submission. Oh my God! The power of Tuff Hannigan is unreal. This is why I say he's a future star. And Killings now with a roll-up pin. 1, 2, no! And Hannigan kicks out. Oh, both men collide with each other, and another big boot from the Wolf, who is fired up. The fans are rooting for Tuff Hannigan to win, but he gets a spear from Kai the Wolf Killings. And throws Hannigan to the outside. And throws a trash can. And now he's thinking of using the table. But Hannigan is back up on his feet and grabs a weapon of his own. Oh, be careful. And Killings has that table on fire. Hopefully this isn't going to be a botchy, fiery table. And Killings has Hannigan up. And slams Tuff Hannigan through the flaming table. 1, 2, and 3. Kai the Wolf Killings retains his ACW Apex World Championship. But you gotta give it to Tuff Hannigan, he gave it his all. And Killings is now bullying poor Tuff. Come on, leave him alone, you imbecile. And Kai the Wolf Killings is still the ACW Apex World Champion. Oh, just stop it, Killings. You've won the match, come on. And now Killings going back to his car as we're backstage. And oh my god! That's Jet Silver! Attacking Killings with a steel chair! Oh my, I can't believe this! This is the man that Killings will face at APEXMANIA 5 in the main event match. And Jet Silver puts Killings in the car. This is not a supermarket sweep. Oh! And Silver with the flying lariat to Killings. Why do you have to attack him from behind? Come on, Jet. The man has just been in a grueling match. No, not the car door, not the car door. No. Oh, Jet!